was wondering why I wasn't picking up my mic. Hey there, Lost. I had it muted. That might help. I was just like ranting a little bit about music and shit, all to myself. You'll never know what I said now, I'm sorry. So, we want to do experimentations today. I had a couple of thoughts of things that I wanted to kind of like build up to. I really kind of want to do this mission, so we can get this one taken care of out of the way. You started after I woke up for once. Yay! How you doing, Rad? Nice to see you, buddy. I am in a debate here. What am I thinking? Down here, this thingy is a level 15. We can try the level 18 and see if we can power drain this. Oh, excuse me. Kind of fried from the lack of sleep lately. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that. I feel you though. But some of the pressing the wrong damn button. There we go. I need to clear like one team, which I guess is just gonna be Bernie's team here. This is gonna be our experimental plane that we're going to build around. One of the things that I first off definitely wanted to do was look into that shaman stuff. So the fire hex staff, flame hex staff. Ta-da! Ooh, look at those free points. You're gonna hoard those, aren't you? But the fire curse. Fire curse does burn a row of enemies. There's also a Hildy skill where she gets fire breath. Can burn a row of enemies. There is also a... Do I have one? I do want to put you in because this is another test of the thing that I thought on. Might need you. I don't think we have another mage. We don't. But there was it a staff? No, it was not a staff. It was an item. Not the salamander ring. Oh, Ed, really quick. For anybody, oh my god, get out of here, buddy. You are banned and you is deleted. Have a good day. Anyway, as we were saying, there was that item that, I was going to explain the acrobat boots. So the acrobat boots here. So as we were like kind of talking about it the other day, it gives you an AP at the start of the battle for APP, and it gives you negative attack. I found out that since that negative attack is considered a debuff, guess who can cleanse a debuff? That's right. Let me close the window and I'll show you. That's right. Any cleric that is level 10 because of refresh. Refresh removes all debuffs from an ally in a row of allies. There's also, don't they do this? Removes all debuffs, yes. Selfless heal will also do that. So if you need to save your PP on your cleric instead, or if you want to have a archer do it, you could have them clear that. So those acrobat boots are pretty much free gain as long as you have one of those two to clear the debuff for you. Easy peasy. The other thing that we wanted to test, I don't think I'm actually curious, can the cleric equip it? It was a book. Flame Brand Tome. We cannot equip it on you. Can you equip it? You cannot. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like mage only. Reported them as well for you. Appreciate it. They're really easy to get rid of, so it's not like too big of a nuisance. The ones that I hated the most when I was first starting were the ones that were like actually trying to have a conversation with you, and then they lead into their sales pitch, and it's like, dude, bruh, I don't need this in my life. Go to my accessories. Where is it? Right here. Okay, so, actually I can go on Scarlet. That's interesting. Scarlet is technically considered a mage. It can go in Rosalinda, so pretty much any mage, wizard, or Scarlet. And whatever Rosalinda is considered. So, Flame Conferral will buff an ally's attack to gain burn, to apply burn to everything. So they can apply burn and they gain magic attack. So one of the ideas I came to thinking about was a griffin. Was a griffin and the shaman to both apply a burn, so that you could set it to like forward and backwards. You could have the entire team burning, and you could have a mage in here or the wizard that we have that can explode everything. So you could make an entire fire application team, as long as they don't have like a cleric or somebody to remove it. You can make an entire application team to drop fire on both rows, or worst case, or I guess best case also, you can double up the fire and cause a fire level 2 on an entire front row of armored. It takes a little finessing, but it made me a little curious to want to like set it up. I would need another griffin, or I just borrow one of my griffins. I got one there. I got one here. Do we want to borrow Fran? Fran is actually set up to do feathering for this group, so no, I don't want to borrow her. You are just set up to do some smiting, so let's borrow you. So here's how this would look. I would need... Could I just set it up as you? I can't give you the... we just talked about this, right? You can't get bone. Yeah, okay, that has to be a wizard. What does it take? Takes 2 PP to cast. So the easiest buff here would be anybody that's got a lapis pendant would be a good start. She's here to like buff, and she's got guard hunting. We're gonna borrow her. Come here. Try this. So she's just here for temporary. Rosalinda strikes me as a battle mage. She is. That's kind of what I get with her too. I realized that we didn't give her accessories either, or they somehow fell off. I don't know what happened there, or we just didn't have anything to give her. Give her some crit. Do we have a magic? We can give her... She's got pretty high evasion. We'll just... Do we just want to do the evasion stat again? She shouldn't be getting hit anyway, so... She's got a hood. You know, I could give her the pendant. We did get that one pendant, but we're working through this. So maybe. So she needs that pendant. We can get rid of the mercenary. And this first thing I want to test was Firebrand here. We don't need Guard Hunter because we don't want the PP to get taken. So we would actually want to remove that. What do we can give you? An Iron Staff at the moment? I don't really have anything else that's better. We'll get one eventually. But here, that's set up. Fire Curse, Fire and Flame Hex. We'll do the first thing. Bronze Bengal. I don't think she really needs anything else. Would that tome work for counters/follow-ups? Which tome? The Firebrand, you mean? The Firebrand is a buff to an attacker. So the idea here would be we can set this up one of two ways. Yeah, Spicy Book. Spicy Book is set up to be a buff just like Magic Conferral here. So Magic Conferral was the add magic to an attack, an ally's attack, which we were doing for a bit, where we were, you know, dropping the Magic Conferral on the all attack with the Griffin. Here we can apply Flame Conferral, which will apply magic and burn to the entire Griffin's attack. So the Griffin's first attack row will do all magic, or do partial magic, along with applying a burn to everybody in whatever row we tell them to attack. And we could set the Fire Curse up in another way, since they are initiative based. She will be going after the Griffin, so the Griffin can apply it wherever. And we can set the Fire Curse up to be anywhere else on... how do we want to set it? Where is it? we're looking for anybody that is burning or not burning. We can set it up one of two ways. So we can double up the curse. Since this does not apply the damage, this just would add burn to it. So it'd become a level 2 burn pretty much instantly. And we can fix this up a little better. We can like give her better initiative items or something else. Just curious if it works on counters and follow-ups. I'm not sure what you mean by a counter or follow-up. If it would work on counters and like would it trigger on a, like you mean would the burn damage apply to them when they do a counter or follow-up? Limits of the buff? I think burn only triggers, I believe, off of any active skill, not a passive skill. So a counter from like a sword or a parry, or a counter from your unit, I guess, your sword guy. Where's that? There you go. Your pursuit or your follow-up slash does not trigger burn damage, for example. If you did killing chain or heavy slash, it would trigger the burn damage if you were burning. Would it apply to it? No, not a unit counter. No, it's for it works the same as conferral, or the spicy book does. The conferral, it applies it before an ally does an attack. Conferral is the same way the magic conferral works. It only gets applied before their attack. So they would do magic conferral before the griffin attacks. And with feathering, you could actually, how would we want to set that up? Does the arbalist, we don't have an arbalist with us at the moment. Let's check. Does the arbalist quick reload, activates before an ally is attacked, activates at the end of a battle? Is there an item well, we don't actually need what I'm thinking about. For this setup, this is actually like a free space. Because all is happening here is these two. She is applying the flame buff to the attacker, and she is then following up to wherever we want to apply an extra burning. I don't know how much double burn does. I don't know if burn is like a percentage base, but either way, they have to survive the griffin to then also get burned again. But since the griffin here does have feathering, it grants the entire rows more initiative. So to make sure you go first, you'd want them kind of paired up. So you would want a guard of sorts up front. So Calm here would be fine as a guard. You could put Bruno, because he would be slow enough that he wouldn't affect the process, because he's 4. He also gets a counter, wide counter. Otherwise we can just put any kind of tank in front. I was kind of leaning on like Lisa here in this case. Lisa does have the Great Shield, which is something we were kind of looking at. Grants an entire row of allies a buff that negates 1 physical attack. One physical. It's not saying range, it's not saying melee, it's not saying magic, it's strictly saying physical. I also got White Knight for the life share, Ironclad for wall. Grants the user a buff that negates 1 physical. You know, I mean, that can just make her tanky as shit. Guard efficiency 35, 30. This has more, and it can defend the entire row. And we can set something up here. If the row is attacked. Is there a physical? Is there a physically attacked? Yeah. If the row is physically attacked, she will trigger Bulwark. Or should it be like, how would we want to say that? Prioritize back row? Like this should only trigger Now, this is actually just an application. This doesn't actually do... This is on her active turns. This would happen, like, last. That's not that good. That would have to be, like, immediate. In that case... I mean, it's still a better stat shield. The crit rate might actually be good. Give her that instead. She got 30 guard. If I gave her a Knight's Medallion and Gauntlets. Of course, I'm using all of my Gauntlets. But we get the idea here. You could do something like this. Hey, Dizzy. How you doing? I kind of want to try it, to be honest. Let's finesse it a little bit here. Magic Conferral. I mean, it's gonna, by default, if we had like we had an issue with initiative, it might cause a problem, but we don't here. So we're actually okay. So she's gonna go first, and we're gonna try to apply it to burning targets first. And I'm going to also give her the pendant just for testing sake, so we can get another. I mean, testing doesn't really matter in this. She doesn't really need anything. She got guard. She's got 20 evasion. I really need to just buy her gauntlets, to be honest. Oh wait, I want to go find the other Citadel Sabatons. There's like another pair that we could buy. It eats her PP, but it will give her an AP if she guards, and she's designed to just guard up front. I know there was another one. Let's find it. I mean, it's an accessory, so let's just filter that. There's the Citadel, the first one that we bought. He's got the Tailwind Cape. We'll probably go pick that up. Oh, another Vitality. Another pair of Acrobat shoes. We need to go pick that up. There they are.
If it's steel you're after, you're in the right place. Done and done.
Quick action. Tailwind does quick action. Activates at the start. Grants an ally 15 initiative on their next action. Cannot target self. I don't know. That seems kind of interesting. Using a PP to give somebody else a faster turn is always kind of neat. 15 initiative is actually a lot. It's a limited action at the start of the battle, so I don't know. What do we got? We wanted those Acrobat shoes. I think this was like the first pair of the shoes that we're like, we don't know about those. Now that we figured out how to use them. This is the Great Shield that also has Life Share. We found out good uses for that finally. Give me that. We got plenty of money, so I'm not too worried about it. Citadel shoes, crushing at Pheasant Bow. I don't remember what that one was.
If it's steel you're after, you're in
Passive
the right
Shatter. -1 PP. But it's at half. That's why I didn't buy it, because it was at half potency. It's kind of like a whatever. You could use it as a backup if like there's nothing but armored things that you're not gonna kill. But I don't like it. Hollowed Mace. I don't remember what that is. I'm gonna buy that Vitality here.
If it's steel you're after, you're done and done.
We have one of those already. I'm gonna buy the extra one.
Done and
this place had the Dancer's Anklet.
if it's steel you're after, you're
No, this has a bracelet. We're looking for the anklet. I think we got the anklet from a quest. Anything else we want to go back and buy? There's another vitality here. Go grab it.
If it's steel you're after, you're done.
We're sitting on enough money, you know. Warrior Medallion is actually a really good thing to get. Well, how have I never picked that back up? Holy shnikes. I'll buy the Viper Fang just because there might be also poison team build things that we can do. Similar to what we're doing with the Spire. But Warrior Medallions are physical attack 2+2, 10%, and 10 crit. Why I've been sitting on that? Probably haven't looked for it. Hollowed Mason and Flamebow. Let's go pick them up.
If it's steel you're after, you're
Reheal.
right place.
At the start of battle, grants a row of allies HP. Regen. They gain 10% on their turns. Why not?
Done and done. BC.
We're gonna be getting plenty of money today. I don't mind spending right now. Gambler coin, choker, we're good there. Recruits, we're good. Good there. Another crew tacit, don't really need it. Ironclad buckler, I don't know if that's a special one. Bracelet and coin, let's go check it out.
If it's steel you're after,
This
you're in
gives
the right
wall,
place.
negates one whole physical. Might have a good use. We're sitting on 3 of those each, we're fine.
BC.
Tailwind capes, we're not too interested in. Vitality, let's grab that one.
If it's steel you're after,
And these are
you're in
just,
the right
you know,
place.
10 HP, but it's a filler trinket. There's like no reason to not have it, I think. Whoops. Unwavering and a Viper bow. Not too interested. We can come back to it maybe. Viper Fang, another one of those. Acrobats, we bought those. Dizzy, you've done a 3-stream watch. How dare you not watch me every single day of your life? How dare. I forgive you. Hollowed Maze. Conveyable Great Shield.
If it's steel you're after, you're in the right place.
Ooh, it's got an initiative, but it's only 10 guard rate. That's kind of low.
BC.
Bought everything there. Valkyrie, there's another flame bow we could pick up. We got like 2 of them. We should be right there. We can pick up the golden egg. That was another thing I was going to test, is how much money can we steal in 1 turn? So we might come back to pick that up. We're at 64. Still, we got money. Iron stuff. Viper shield. Wing clipper. Piercing bow. I don't remember that.
You won't find finer
Armor
weapons in
shatter.
all of Drakenhold.
Attack a single enemy. Inflict physical defense down. You know, it's not terrible. If it doesn't kill, then it's gonna do it's gonna shatter.
Much obliged.
It'll set them up.
Be
A bunch of amulets. Thundering bow. Thundering. Is that the stun one?
you won't find finer
Strength.
weapons in all of
Inflicts
Drakenhold.
physical attack down. Oh my goodness.
Much obliged.
Can't believe we didn't get that. The dragon stuff was something that we were tinkering around with as well. You lose your initiative horribly, negative 10, but you gain a PP with it, and that's fairly strong. They're 15. The cavalry guard. I should pick that one up too.
Much obliged.
That's good for the infantries, because they can block cavalry then. Makes them useful against it a little bit.
Be
Searing shield, and there's that flame staff that we picked up. Power belts. Don't remember. We have one. It gives you toughness so you don't die, and by default it's giving you 10 HP. So it's a better... Technically, it's a better vitality talisman. You could argue.
Much obliged.
The Dragonbone Great Shield, you could also argue is really good for heavy tanks. It might be something we give to our archer as well. Because it gives you a PP, it drops your initiative, but again, who cares? But it's got 11 defense. Really high. I'm gonna buy one. Whoops. What else are we looking at? We got the Staff Succor. Squire's Shield was fine. We got that already. Carnet Shields. What are those doing? Whoops. I want to talk to you.
You won't find finer weapons in all of Drakenholm.
Carnet Shields are giving you initiative. But it's not giving you a PP. It gives you 1 initiative. Which really isn't much. It could make or break you, I guess, but iron is what, 5 and 20, 6 and 24. The guard rate's better worth it, I guess. We can pick them both up.
Much obliged.
And the ironclad was another wall. I'm gonna buy it.
Must be.
All right, now we're down to 19k. We have blown like all of our money. Picking up accessories and shit we're gonna test. The Gravekeeper boots. We did have those on our Chloe. And when people just die, she was just chucking more javelins and killing people. She actually like carried the team because of that. There's black iron stuff here we haven't picked up. More iron. Headsman, we've gotten it. Manolith Buckler, I don't remember what that is, we'll see. Corroded Spear? I don't remember that one. We freed like so many towns, I don't remember going back through half these. Quick Barrier. Attack before an ally. Reduces taken by an ally by 50 for 1. Quick Barrier activates before an ally is attacked. That is exactly what I was kind of looking for. I am surprised it cannot be used by more people. But Quick Barrier can go on a Radiant Knight then, and they can get that guard that I was talking about. But everybody else that can use this is weird choice for like these people. Like I wouldn't want to give Prim a barrier. Quick Barrier? Oh wait, no, it's barrier. It's not a guard, it's a barrier. That's actually even better. That's better than what I was thinking. And that's for reduce damage taken by an ally for 1 attack. One whole attack. Yeah, we should get that.
Much obliged.
Corroded Spear. Attack a column of enemies, inflicting blindness. Ooh.
Much obliged.
Now we have no money. Bought all this shit that I'm probably not going to use. There's the Tome, Surging Short Spear. We got one of those. We got Unwaverings. There's a Barbarian's Might. We looked at that. I think it was like not that great that we didn't care too much. Another Vitality, a Familiar. Some shields. Squire Great Shield in there might go pick up. What's down here? Battler's Shield. I don't remember what that is. There's another Dove Plume here that we should probably pick up at some point. Bracelet, not an anklet, unfortunately. We got those reins. We got the pendants there. There's the plume there that we already got. There's a bunch of black iron here too. Swiftness, Dustbound, and another pendant and a dove. That's something else we're gonna have to go buying. Down here at the Colosseum. Swiftness, Rapid Shot. Activates at the start of battle. Attack a single enemy with the first strike, inflicting stun. That's super nice. The other thing we need to do is kind of filter out a lot of our materials. I was going to just like go back to like one of the old towns and just start like handing them a bunch of stuff, because we did like a lot of fights the other day. So we should have like a shit ton of things that they can just take from us. Well, that one ate all my damn apples. So let's go to the next town. Just feed him a bunch of crap. This will give us money and honor. Bum 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 bum. How dare you guys need more honey apples? Next town. Every place is gonna need apples by the time we're done with this. Part of me was just thinking, you know, let's just sell the materials, but it's like, wait, no. I'd rather get some money, even if it's not like the max amount. I'd rather get some money and a lot more honor, because we need the honor. Really need more honor. We're actually almost at 100 now. More apples. Back to Plague Town, or close to Plague Town. $114 honor? It's behind me. I'm sorry. Ah, they want apples now too. Greedy apple thieves. Now we're low on sardines. We checked all those over here. This is going to be a boring stream, I'm sure. Forgive me. It's really just like a cleanup one that I was kind of thinking. It's like, am I going to do this off stream? I thought about it. Then I was like, you know, fuck it. I normally stream on Tuesdays anyway. Let's just do it. Just do it. Oh my god, apples. Sardines. The Wivelwees. Made a good bit of money back from this too. Actually, I wanted to go and see how many divine shards we're at. I have 8. And we need to spend 9 before we can get this other stuff. I kind of want to get the cat hood, maybe. We did see the other cat hood elsewhere. In the Coliseum, I think it was. Alright, I think we've gotten pretty much everywhere that's going to take our materials that we have left. Then we're going to upgrade whoever we can.
Here to shop. Come back.
Whoops. Can we check this one?
Come back. Sit.
Ah! Wrong button. Up hither? Trout.
Here,
Damn it.
come back.
Damn it. Alright, so that's like every town possible that we can do. There's a base over here. Let us upgrade. Remember to save your... Yeah, the wood... I'm not in the areas that burn the wood, so we're okay. That would be in the Draken areas. I just made sure to not go in those areas to burn that wood. So yes, appreciate you though. Definitely not fucking that up. So we want to get some upgrades. Wouldn't be a bad idea to get our other cavalry upgraded. I kind of want to do another mage. Would be nice. Getting the wizard upgraded would be a good choice. We got plenty. We can do a lot of upgrades here. Get our shaman upgraded so that they can do this trick better. Wouldn't be a bad idea. We also need to hire more units too. That's another thing we have to do. I'm really curious about him getting upgraded. What is Dark Flame? Dark Flame is at 20, and it also inflicts burn to a row. So he actually can be a triple burn. We could actually do triple burn then when he's at 20. We'll give it to him.
In his royal name.
Spicy. I wouldn't be against getting our healers upgraded. Prim could always use it.
I think I've gotten a little better at this.
Anyone that's close to 20, I kind of want to upgrade, like almost as soon as possible. Sharon's getting there. You're getting there. You're gonna get it. Ugh. Good job, Ugh. Dizzy, if you're still there, do you want to create a character? We can give it to Annalise. Should we get Sharon upgraded to? Yeah, we're gonna upgrade Sharon. She's been around, good time.
I wonder if I'm stronger than Lady Ocleus.
We got 40. Tempted to give it to the other mage, because having more mages do more damage maging things is always nice. 15, focus, makes it a true strike. There's the true strike shit that we can deal with that too. You know, Adel is also actively being used in my cavalry. Having him upgraded probably a better choice too.
My lance grows ever sharper.
Now we're down to 7 honor. 7 whole honor. Now we could upgrade or buy someone else. Who do we not have enough of that we feel that we could use? We only got the one Arbalist, maybe a second. Dark Knight. We got 3 sword fighters. We don't need any more of them right now. We got like 4 cell swords. We still only have 1 thief. but I have not seen a good use for a thief since the sword fighters came out. So the thieves are just hard countered by a lot of things right now. So it's kind of making me wonder, is like, how good are they? And we'll find out with Travis just a little later on, probably. We got 2 Radiant Knights. We got 2, yeah, we got 2 Knights. I probably should just start saving some slots for like Elven Archers and stuff, you think, maybe? Which are gonna cost like 30 to recruit. I'm thinking an Arbalist. We'll pick up an Arbalist. Alright, what do we want to name our Shooty McTootie? We can give her Karen. Hildegard, Brigitta, Margaret. I'm gonna hit random 4 times, and that's what it's gonna be. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rhonda.
Where's my prey?
And we're gonna hit the same thing with voice. That's what it's gonna be. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I depart.
He is now noble. So with them, we know their initiative is gonna suck. So we're not too worried about their initiative, but they are a guarding, accuracy, and physical attack. So their defense is actually kind of important. They'll get a lot of that. But they also have really high magic defense, surprisingly. That's a B rank in magic defense. So anything that's going to help with guard rate, I feel like might be good. Let's see, Hardy. Hardy's a probably nice one. We're not too worried about crit. Not too worried about magic attack, maybe? It's a nice mix right there. The guard rate is kind of nice, getting Guardian. What about double Guardian? Put you at 5 and 2 and crit rate. That's not bad. You can do a lot with that then, because the guard rate will go pretty high really quick. And just kind of leave the other ones, because the other ones are pretty higher stats. Like physical attack is an A. A is going to grow pretty rapidly. So I'm not too worried about feeding into that right away at the start here. Sacrificing 1 attack here for defensive guardian, we would get some good guard rate, get the magic defense and physical defense up. I like it. I like it. You know, I kind of like the blonde. Orange is pretty good. Red's always good. Oh, that's the bandana. Okay. Bandana? Let's just make that black. Why not? Color choices difficult. That's good to me. All right, Rhonda, get and join.
Behold.
All right, now, we do have that level 18 one that we haven't done, and that should give us an item. Let's give it a try. Maybe we can speedrun this one. Capture command post all the way up there. Woo. We can get around the Arbalest pretty easily. Like, we can just get a flyer that can go out of the way and just go straight to it. If we really need to feel like it, we can have them hit this and then fly faster up that way. What's gonna kill them? What's gonna kill them? What are they? Archers, a mage, and a Bruno up front. Something with a lot of damage. Something with a lot of damage. You know, what should we give her now that she's got her? You know, I'll just fill it in with evasion right now, just for filler. We did kind of fudge up our teams briefly. Get back over here. I think I'm going to send them in to try it. They should be able to do something. I could change her out for more damage. You have a heal, don't you? You have a selfless heal. Removes all debuffs. Restore minor to all allies. Removes all debuffs. Selfless heal. Activates after being healed. So she needs to be... She needs to be healed? She's got quick heal, so maybe she'll trigger after a quick heal? Either way, that team should be able to handle it. So we're gonna get them in there.
Judgment shall strike them. You'll not be disappointed.
All right, so that's where the Arbal is. We can just go straight through.
I take to the skies. I stand ready.
And we'll just put, you know, like our default team in.
The day will be ours.
Our boy.
You'll not be disappointed.
Excellent.
We shall succeed. I swear it.
Completely avoids it. Gets straight to him. Getting a bunch of assists in the way, but they're not going to do anything to us.
I can always train harder. Witness the might of an angel.
And I mean, they'll win. They just need to dodge people.
I depart.
These guys come at us. Ooh, that hurts.
Victory grows ever closer.
This may prove difficult.
What? It was showing we would win. Oh, it's against that magic assist. I'm weirded out those guys give magic assist. Okay. Can we organize in any manner? That wins.
Greater strength.
I can't fail. My arrows fly even
Easy.
farther now.
9 treaties. So speed running that one you can do. Not a problem. Phantom Knight's Great Shield. Yeah, it looks like it's 3,000 then for A. Burn a reward. Interesting. I mean, unfortunately, that makes the feathering apply to you both. That's probably why they were probably able to do it. Interesting. Let's try it again. All right, let's see this one set up. So instead of up there, we have to go to this one. They have a magic base. I'm not worried about the magic one at all. Hello. I'm not worried about the magic one on this team. Like, this team is like anti-magic. They won't get hurt by shit.
Judgment shall I stand ready.
Let me show you what a dark elf can do.
You'll not be disappointed.
She can show me what a dark elf can do.
Gratitude. I stand ready.
All right, so this guy looks like he's coming into the woods. To be fair, we can just go over the mountains. Nobody can get us.
Your will shall be done.
Immediately right there.
Blasphemous fool.
We'll get the win. Just gotta get right back to it, and we're right there.
Any who bar my
Easy
path
win.
must perish. May the Father watch over us.
9 treaties. Scout rush. Renown bonus, rank B, 160%. What do you have to get A rank? Because I guess because we're doing it so damn fast. But maybe it's because we're not liberating all areas. But does it matter when you're doing it that fast? He sure has some tough battles, right? Terribly difficult. So this is that team. Okay, yeah, it's the same setup. We can try killing the archers again.
Judgment shall strike them.
What came at you guys last time? Was it like cavalry? That's what probably like fucked them up. So I'm gonna put this
You've
team
made
here.
the right call.
Witness the might of an angel. We shall
Good
succeed.
choice.
You'll not be disappointed.
So just stay out of the way of that. Let's knock that
I
out.
depart. I'll not go easy on you.
I'll nut go easy on you.
An offering to the heavens. I stand ready. Your will shall be done. Any who bar my path must perish.
I'm gonna delete these guys. You know, it's free money and shit. Oh, it didn't kill you. I guess I'll kill him and get that
Blasphemous
fire.
May the Father watch over. You'll not be disappointed. Your will. Witness the might of an angel. I depart.
Yep, here they are.
Kneel before
Easy fight. I want to see this. Rose team doing work.
now. Come on.
Whoa! Quick guard, nothing.
I shall heal you. Be restored. As it was meant to be. Let's see just how strong I can get.
Go around, juke him out.
Any who bar my path must perish.
Alright, that might cause me a small problem.
I'll not go easy on you.
Ooh, really? We're not gonna kill. having her alive is kind of what makes this. Shoot. Whatever. We have plenty of the revival orbs.
Another step on the path of progress.
Fatal die. Ooh, column with a piercing attack deals 50% of the deals damage equal to 50% of the user's HP. Cannot crit. Ranged, unguardable. Hit count 1. Hit rate. Attack a column. Not a row, a column. Interesting. 50% equal to 50% of the user's HP.
Offering to the heavens. I stand ready. Your will shall be done. Any who bar my path must perish. As decreed,
May the Father... I'll make her dream a reality.
Mystic Conferral adds magic attack 50 potency to an ally's attack, and it uses a it uses an AP. Interesting. So the wizard or the witches get one that uses their PP. She gets one that uses her AP. That's kind of weird for an elven archer. It gives you different buffs from different ways, though. That's kind of interesting. Let me get one more, and then we're gonna start spending.
judgment shall you'll not be disappointed. My eternal gratitude.
You've made the right call.
Witness the might of an angel.
Just run. Ooh. Ooh. Maybe we have to get rid of that tower. Big boy's causing some problems. It might be all the other assists and shit too.
I stand ready.
We can get the tower, no real problem. Oh well, we'll put it in and see what happens. Worst case, we end up dying a little bit, you know?
I take to the skies. I depart. I'll not go easy on you. May the Father watch over us. You'll not be disappointed. I take to the skies.
I want to trigger it, but I want to find out what's causing the problem.
Save me now.
Putting you in the back? Nope. We'll live. Interesting. $94 from doing that. All right, what am I dealing with? The big boys up front. That's the biggest thing. Which is kind of making me wonder, like, why is that not working? Why is that getting me killed? It's the archers that are killing them then? Is it because we're trying to trigger Fatal Dive? It is. Fatal Dive is trying to take up everything. That's fine. Got it disabled. They'll do no damage now.
Have my magic. Come on then. Is that better?
Curing call, and then she should do hers, right? Yeah, selfless heal. Interesting.
Remember to rest.
We march.
Forgive me.
Can't hit. 53 on a beef boy. Angel Girl's still hitting good, and she's got 2 attacks. Can't hit her. To be fair, they are levels under us. That should have been a kill, but it's not.
Blasphemous fool. I'll never hold myself back.
Man, post. All right, we got enough honor to get 2 more people upgraded, I believe. And we are just shy of turning A rank. Let us go here. Promotions. Excuse me. Who we promoting? He's the same, yeah, he's the same kind of, he's just male swordmaster. I was gonna say, it's like, is he different in any way? No, he's just man. Could upgrade our dragons, get them back in there. Dragons actually seem like really bad for this elf area because they are weak to magic. But they block defense, so they'll take some damage from like those hits. But double fire breaths from a team could actually do really good on the burning. Their initiative is pretty good. They deal with cavalry really well. We still encountered cavalry in the last couple big matches too, so maybe. Upgrade our other mage. We'll get her the upgrade.
Hope you're paying me more for this.
We should give Hodrick the upgrade, to be honest. He is being used pretty actively.
Tempered in the cruel flames of war.
Alright, let's look at Fatal Dive. Attack a column of enemies with a piercing strike. Deals 50% of the user's HP. So the higher their HP, the better this is. So this will attack a column at 25 of her HP. Is that even worth it? I mean, you can make it better by like stacking HP items. Like if I gave her shit, like there's the power belt that we could give her. There's, I mean, she's the reins with aerial wing. Give her another 10. There's another the vitality. I mean, there's 3 items that can give her 30 HP. That would put her at 80, which then that makes that a column of 40 damage for 2 bars, though. There is an axe that has HP as well, right? Knot of Ruin is less HP. That won't help. I thought there was an axe that had like 10 HP. Warhammer, she can't use it though. That's probably what I was thinking of. I don't know, that doesn't seem good. She does have her... Does she get that? Is it right now? It's... There was something that would give an overheal. Is that her Saint's Barrier or something? Oh well, there was like something that we had that would give like an overheal, and it might be like a staff. Yeah, limited heal. Restore minor HP to all allies above their limits. That could overheal, but that would have to make her weight go first before she went with the fatal dive. But it would be a way to like buff it. We would have to like finagle her to have more initiative, and she's at 30 because of Dove Plume. Like if we switched the Dove Plume off of her and gave it to her instead, you'd be able to do that kind of a setup. I'm not really liking it, so I'm just gonna disable it. Like I'm gonna have to like look up what would be good for that. It doesn't seem good. If it's limited to the HP, I guess you could say that's an absolute damage, as opposed to, or I don't know actually. If it's an absolute damage that ignores defense and it just does half her HP, that can be really good. But she would still need 100 HP or more to do decent damage. Because if you look at the units that I have right now, even they're all like 50 HP. And if you went against like this team, I mean 65s, whatnot, it's like it's not really worth it. When you can do so much more damage with the other attack. Yeah, I'm not seeing it for right now. You got your crest shield. You have gauntlets. What else can we give you for, you know, like burn immunity and whatnot would be actually pretty alright for him. Toughness would actually be really good. Activates before being attacked. Grants the user a buff to endure one lethal blow before being attacked. If he got under 75%, under 25, I don't know, under 50 wouldn't be a bad idea, because then he's, what, 78 HP? Most of our magic can do like 30 to 40, and we've seen infantry or guys get hit by like 50, so yeah. If he goes under 50, definitely use that. Heavy cover. Activates after being hit, you know? I'd want this to trigger if we have the AP, because I do want him to still guard. This team I actually need to fix up, because Monica and Lex here don't really do anything for this team. Well, not to say they don't do anything, but Monica is like a heavy guard as well here. We should really get something else in here. That way we can do the row heal and they have backup magic. He gains Thunder's Strike at 20. I kind of want to like just give him the levels real quick so he gets that strike. That seems really fun. Oh, excuse me again. That would give me also a reason to get rid of Fire Burst. We can give him something else to use as peepees. Like, actually, we could give him the Flame Conferral then, for the moment. But I still want to give that to somebody that would actually, like, spread fire to everything. This team is still in works. That's all I can really say. I want to... The teams that I know are set in stone, I kind of want to move them forward. I wish I could just, like... Can I organize, just, like, pick this team up and move it to there? Instead of moving the units one by one? We weren't using Izzy, really. She was just kind of there. Cover an ally with a medium guard. Restore HP to that ally. You know, that would be kind of a better healing. She is... Aid cover is later. That's much later. Sheesh. Level 20 is if she's in the front row, so we should get used to her being in the front. So she can block, she can guard. We were going to give her gauntlets that we bought. So she's got a lot of guard rate. She will be tanky as fuck. Surprisingly, she came with a desert bow, which has got crit rate though and whatnot. So it's like... It's kind of misleading to be giving her something like that, you know? Like, part of me just wants to give her the Healing Hunter. Attack a single enemy, ignore 30% of the defense. After they use a healing magic. So she will be a Healing Hunter. She does Quick Reload, which is a follow-up of her own. Follow-up attack on a single enemy that's not poisoned. Because poison would trigger the kill, that's why we're thinking. Because she's always going to trigger... Toxic Bolt unless we tell her to not. But we have it set to 1 or more AP because she's going to be slow. So if they have 1 or more AP, we'll do that. We were thinking, it's like, well, with this amount of damage, actually, if they are under 50, do that. Otherwise, we were going to want the healing to proc. You know, honestly, the not poisoned is kind of a fucking whatever. Like, getting a kill for a PP is, like, way better, I feel like, right? Own AP, or not 2 or less, 2 or more. When it is 2 or more, we'll go down to 1, because we always want to try saving 1 for the ending heal. Because that's a heal to a row of allies, and it'll double up. So healing hunter will, if there's a healer hunter or a healing person to kill, use up all your PP to get it. Fucking do it, right? Quick reload, that's good. I like that. That's set up nice. Which then gives us that bow that we can give to somebody else. She's a magic kind of user. Rolf, there you at. You're using the general's bow, which is giving you an extra PP. And it can, we're not using the buff on this. The buff is supposed to grant 20 attack and 40 crit rates to flying and flying allies. It's kind of a weird one. I don't think it gives it to flying allies. It gives it against flying enemies. I think this one's a typo skill. I think people have found that out. It gives you the buff, but that buff is only good against flying enemies. Which, yeah, sure, it's great, but it activates only after an ally is attacked. So it's kind of like, eh. But it does have an extra PP on it, which is nice. The other thing then we could look at is crit. I wouldn't mind that crit rate. What do we got? Bow, oh, bow swiftness. That's right. That would be even better, because that attacks as a first turn. It's a beginning thing. Is there anybody else with the limited? No one else has limited. Yeah, so that's actually not a bad setup here. That gives him a reason to have that out. So still has 3 PP. Wait, he didn't have 4? Oh, he did have 4. Okay. Whoa, that's a lot of PP. So rapid shot, we didn't have room for it. I think I can get rid of this and just change this to prioritizing flying. But I have to put it below that because I need the dual shots to go down their priority list. If there's 2 or more well, then dual shot's always going to go if there's 2 people. Prioritizing a caster or a flyer. Well, there's a flying there, 2 or more. Prioritizing caster. Do I want it to split shot ever? Kind of, actually. Rapid shot will go, and what do I want that to target? If it's going to inflict a stun, they will lose their first turn. Losing their first turn could be really detrimental to... I mean, shit, if I target anybody in particular, like maybe just set it to lowest HP? Lowest physical defense, maybe? Or lowest evasion, maybe. Like, prioritize the lowest evasion. That way... whoever's gonna the lowest evasion is gonna get stunned. Because low evasions are what? Pretty much usually the big guys, right? Or tanks. So if a tank is stunned, that means he can't do his guards. Which would then, you know, open up everybody else to get hit by everything. I think that's a better idea. And he can still heal at the end. That was kind of the whole purpose of him. She can still do a bit of healing with her peepees. I like it. I like it, to be honest. For her, we just kind of had that on there for whatever. Do we need crit for her? Crit couldn't hurt. She's not really built for critting, though, it seems. So if we got rid of the eye patch, I could give her another attack. And giving another mage another attack, it's pretty spicy. Because she would get the summon fairies. Has summoned fairies. 25 potency if the user has summoned fairies. So she should do that and then 2 freezing thrusts. What does she get at 20? Does she get anything at 20? Sylphic Wind. Attack a row of enemies with magic. 20 potency versus flying. Oh, she just gets more summoned fairies. Alright, alright. So we've been sitting on now a bunch. Where are they at? They're gonna be at the bottom, are they? We did all these maps, I thought. They're just new items. There we go, treaties. These are good for up to level 20, so we're gonna start power leveling some people. Get up there. Hey, Lost. How do you like being level 20?
Every day. Don't mind if I do.
You got Bastard's Cross. Attack a single enemy. Potency increased based on target's HP. Interesting. We'll get Albin up there a little bit.
Never doubt a desert kid.
Liz.
Not more where that came from. Nothing's stopping me now.
I mustn't grow complacent.
Legolas? We don't have him on a team. It's kind of we should do something with him, though, to be honest.
How's that for good?
Alright, so who is just shy of 20? Rolf, not... What do you get there? Elaine's just shy of 20. Hilda's at 18. Virginia. Hodrick's up there. Chloe will level. Travis will. Give that right to Travis. Who do we want to start buffing? Like, I do kind of want to get my second shaman going for that fire team.
Maybe it's not all bad.
So we need more of those now. She's only... I'm gonna move you guys up here. Yeah, all these teams are pretty well set. Alright, so where is she at? She's back down here. She only got to 13 off that. That's not that bad. Selfless heal, restore minerals, or do debuff. There was that. Wasn't the acrobats? Yeah, the acrobats causes the attack debuff. Which then, if you have like an elven archer with them, they can just remove it with quick cure. Or if you have them with a cleric, they will remove that. Deflect. How does that work? Negate damage for a single hit. Grants the user 20 evasion if X stats. Ground counter. Counter attack. 100% potency versus cavalry. To be honest, I'm going to set this to only work on cavalry. And because I'm also thinking, she gets fire at 20. Yeah, she does. She'd be the other one I kind of want to get up there again. I want her to deflect everything, of course. But ground counter only cavalry, or if the enemy is like under 25%. Target 50, yeah. That way I don't burn the PPs and she can deflect more often, because this team is good against melees. Block enemy attack with a medium guard. Kind of just want him to always do that. Oh yeah, you got your Bastard's Cross. Let's see this. Attack a single enemy based on the target's HP. So if the target has more HP, it hits twice at 70, so it's already a 140. So it's a little less stronger than Heavy Slash. I still want Killing Chain to go first if they are under a certain HP. Based on target's HP. Potency increases based on... So when it says max increase, is this based on percent, or if they have 60 HP? So you would want to set this to like whoever's got the highest HP? Highest HP, lowest defense? Predators combatants with the highest, most HP. Maybe average. I mean, I wish it gave you something instead, but I mean, you're gonna get follow-ups and everything, so that's still good. You're gonna get more than one attack. Like, your pursuit's gonna go on, but you'll get a follow-up slash if an ally is hit, that kind of stuff. So that'll just keep feeding into those two, and you'll do pursuits up to a point. Otherwise, you'll do all your PP and following slashes. Do we have a better sword for you at this point? Could get you a black iron. You'd get more crit rate and a bit more attack. You're losing the guard, a little bit of guard. If I found you another Carnet sword or a black iron, I can go buy another black iron. There's black iron here, right? Yeah, there is. Is there any more Carnats? Just black iron there. If there's some Karnat weapons that we haven't bought, I would like to know. They're all sold out there. Boo! There's a plume there, dove pendant. We bought that. Black iron there. There's black iron here, and we need to go check out these other things, so we're going there. What's the Bastard Cross skill? I'm dueling a friend on Master Duel and missed it. Oh, okay, no problem. Your new skill. Bastard's Cross. It is a attack a single enemy. Potency is increased based on the target's HP, maximum by 60. So I'm since it's 70 potency times 2, it is a 140 attack that can go up to 200. Or no, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong there. Maybe it's a 2-hit attack, and each hit goes up by 60. You think? So it could potentially be a 130, so it can be potentially a 260 potency attack, maybe? Regardless, I want you to do Killing Chain to kill anybody, of course. I guess the problem is you're never going to have Killing Chain available if you do a Bastard's Cross. So how would I get you an AP? Let's see. The easiest way to get you an AP is the thing there, of course. It does sound nice, especially as an opening skill. And I guess Killing Chain will trigger if you ever like refight a team, fight an enemy, and someone is low. You'll do that first. But again, your initiative is low. Do you gain anything that gives you an AP? Here we go. Bull Force at level 30, unfortunately. Activates after using an active skill. You gain an AP, physical attack, and initiative. That's a big buff. But that's getting a level 30 skill. I can imagine like everybody's got equally broken shit by then. Bow of Swiftness. Oh, we got one of these already. Okay. Still a good thing to buy. We'll probably get it. Dustbound. That's Sandstorm. We have one in stock. That can be used on every shaman. It is actually a consideration that we were going to use that, so...
Much obliged.
I'm tempted to get it. I mean, I should get it only when we need it, I guess. Oh shit, black iron is sold out here. I should have paid attention to that. Black iron sword is sold out here too. Not here.
You won't find finer weapons in all of Drakenhold.
So the iron's only 15. You want this one. Where's your boy? There he is. So we're gonna get rid of your Templar, and we're gonna give you a crit rate, better attack.
Much obliged.
Getting upgrades. It wouldn't be a bad idea to start considering getting Fran a better weapon too. I'm I'll look at the other X's I got. He's got Sanguine. We're not using you. Alright, what about you? What about the Black Iron? Who could use this? You're using a Zenorian Spear, which is good for your defenses. He's using a Sanguine to keep his team up. You're using Lightning Shaker, so that ain't happening. He's got one, and you have the Karnat, which is more attack. Chloe's got the Thorn Spear. So no one would really benefit from that. Black Iron Bow. Y'all got specialty bows, so no. I just bought another specialty bow. Like, then I have another Healing Hunter one, so no reason to give you that. The Black Iron Staff I'm gonna buy, because I know we could probably use one.
Much obliged. Be
Where's all my mages? Like her, for example, she's got a Karnat Rod, which is 19 attack, so that's better than the 17. But we have our other mage not in a group, which is kind of a damn waste at the moment. All right, let's build this team up a bit. What do we got? I got Monica. To be fair, this dragon team is not in use at the moment. So we'll move you over here. I do want to use the Dragon Guard, though, or Dark Knight. We were going to set up our fire team, too, with the other shaman, who's going to get it upgraded soon. They're going to do the fire. Get rid of that, get rid of that. They're going to do the fire curse. So this needs to be a burn team. Don't need you there. So he will be getting a stun. Otherwise, he's got fireballs. And oh, it was the Dark Knight, actually. At 20, he gains a burn thingy for a row. So those two are going to do all right together, because he's actually... Inflicting Bone Sanguine. I thought he gets better against debuffed units. Maybe I'm wrong. He's still a good tank kind of character, because he gets stronger by getting hit, and you want him to get hit more. He's currently got an Angel Guard to help him against aerials. We did pick up another Phantom Knight thing. I don't remember what it was. I also got the Twin Shield here. Burn immunity and freeze immunity. It's not terrible. Getting the Black Iron wouldn't be bad. It is better defenses. But he loses Aerial Guard. Which... Aerial Guard does trigger when he's only attracted by flying. That's what it's set to, so that's fine. User will recover 50% damage dealt on the next attack. Anytime he is under 100%, damage increases the less HP the user has before attacking with the next. So this he only uses when he's under 75. Otherwise, he's gonna Venomax. When he gets hit, he gains a PP. If he was at 50 or less. Which is just kind of a bonus. So he's going to be trying to heal himself. as well. I wouldn't mind giving him the initiative. He can get more HP, wouldn't be bad. Just to take more hits. A Bangle isn't a terrible idea because it's just 4 defenses, which is really still pretty good. We do have an extra Lapis, apparently. No real need for that on him. Oh, we do have these gauntlets for evasion, I have to remember. Citadel, that's right. Guarding an attack, he gains an AP. And Vengeance should trigger if he is under less HP. Equal to 50% of damage dealt. I should put this if your own HP is under 75. Because him guarding would actually be really good for him getting more attacks. All right, we're cooking because he's gonna get his fire attack soon. We are actually cooking. So how would I want to else set this up? We have a Dark Knight who's gonna kind of be self-restoring in a way. Shaman that's going to be firing up the place, and then offensive cursing if necessary. If we're going to add to it, who else can add to the fire, to say the least? If we want another defender, we could get him in and we can give him a fire sword. We can get Lex a fire sword to make the group more tanky. Wouldn't be a terrible idea. I'm pretty sure there are fire bows we have as well. Like, I do have a bunch of fire bows. We could make this an entire fire team. Oh shit, I have both desert bows available. Those are pretty good. Ooh. Wish I had more archers. Piercing for armor shattering. I don't know. I'm not really cooking with those two. I kind of want more lines, which would be the dragons when they get their upgrades. So if I put the dragons back in, our front row is very tanky. Why do you not have your deflect? You don't have your deflect. Oh, that's 15. You guys haven't learned your deflects. Oh, that's why. This would be interesting because it could be this would be like applying a ton of fire because they get their upgraded version gets actually. So I'd have to get them both upgraded. Like Hildy, for example, here. She'll be getting fire breath at 20. It does take 2, but we would have 4 people that can do lines of fire. We can drop. I don't know what fire cap's at. So maybe drop it down to 1 and get a healer in here of sorts. A better, more healer, or we can do Legolas, who will do selfless, but he only restores minor HP to all allies after being healed. Like he'll heal everybody if he gets healed. So that's not helping. So the best thing then would be, you know, honestly putting Rhonda up front once she gets upgraded. Yeah, because she'll get her great shield, and this would be a tanky team up front. with a bunch of fire. And the bow we could put... What do we got? We can... I can do another swiftness bow to get a quick shot at somebody if we really feel like it. I could get a flame bow on there. To be honest, the rapid shot to get the start of battle, the inflict the stun, wouldn't be a terrible idea either. You just go raw damage. I got the carnate, but yeah, we got options there. I like this. We just need to spend a bunch of honor to upgrade, like 90 honor, and the leveling. Doo-ba-doo-doo, where's it? Let's see. Let's take it to the 15 and see if we can actually like use them in a fight a little bit. For the moment, just give you that. Actually, no, take that away for a second. Oh, you don't... I don't have the other archer in here. Okay, I see what I'm doing. So I was going to do the acrobat shoes to gain loot, but I'd lose the attack. I don't have anybody that can remove that buff in this team. Or debuff, so no. Okay, I get it. So the shoes would still be good on her. Where are they at? We want to specifically... No, we don't want to target burning. Prioritize armored is what I'm going to say. That's what I would... Burning through the armor is kind of the goal here. And pretty much that we don't have half the shit that we need for this right away. You got 2 PP. You're going to do a medical. Now, for the moment, I'm just going to give you the Carnet. So I can stop worrying about trying to figure out what I'm going to do with that. Oh, interesting. I could give her that spear. Weird. I'd like to try the Dragoon's Whisper sometime. What does that do? All enemies, potency versus ground-based. User cannot evade. You'd have to like put him in the backport, but I'd be curious to try it. In the meantime, attack a column with that piercing strike. 14. I mean, I don't have to use the drive, but it is a good weapon to put on for the moment. You don't have the AP for it?
I guess. What is it? I guess I'm going. I made it.
Do-do-do-do-do. She's missing. She was gonna do the flame. Oh, this is the flame conferral team that would apply fire to an all attack. I don't have anybody doing an all attack besides Bruno. Whoops. This is where I feel like I should buy another Griffin. Oh wait, actually. Good old Albit can do that. I wonder if it hits like multiple times. That's interesting. Let's do a test. Get over there, buddy. You'll do it on the first person, that's fine. Iron staff. If you're just using an iron, I can give you a black iron instead. Don't think we need a true strike. That's only going to be if flying present. Can I prioritize a physical attack? I guess just front row would be the next thing. Front row. Yeah, she'd be the one to put in front there. She got better dodge. Well, this team is overkill for it, but because they're just going to be guarding, though.
My moment has finally come.
I'm actually getting better at this. If I have to.
Are you in range to switch?
Bold of you to
You're
stand
not.
against me.
Let's see it, though. Rolling X, flame conferral. It added the burn, alright. Ouch.
Perfection. Allow me.
Well, that's kind of a waste. Ooh! Magic missiles.
I shall ease your pain.
Not so useless now, am I? Have I proven myself yet?
Well, if you're doing life share, I don't want you out front. How do I want to work that then? Just have her guard him? And he'll do cover stuff still? Only the best way to get that to trigger once is if you have the AP. 2 or more PP. So I don't want her to do life share twice in a fight, you know? That like kills her, like hard.
They seek to attack me.
I actually did it.
Careful, you may get burnt.
We're gonna get hurt again. It does burn. It doesn't apply multiple burns though. I can't really tell against dragons though.
A regrettable end.
Ooh.
A little praise, please. Did you see that, Mother?
Uh-huh. What is it? Fine. If I have to.
Make you a fowler. Make you a valor. Make you a flyer.
Your orders, if you would.
Well, they're gonna die. Maybe I can adjust the movements. We'll see. Oh, hello.
Bold of you to stand against me.
Bold indeed. Actually, this is going to be interesting. He'll get the rolling axe on all of them. Let's see this. It still says burn level 1.
I shall ease your pain. I hope you
So even multi-hitting attacks will only get 1 level of burn.
I never doubted myself.
Noted, noted, noted.
Time to prove myself.
We'll do actually pretty damn good damage even with the magic assist on us. So let's see if we can organize this a little. Just putting her in front? No, that's gonna get her killed. Putting you there. Alright, let's see it. This should be applying some burning. Gains her AP. Ooh, big heal from that hit. Burn level 2. And poison. Does he? I wish he had an AP. Who needs that when he's got a Vengeful Axe? I'd have loved to have seen how much that actually did.
Only keep our focus.
Fire! Burn! Also burn. She's got an attack. She's fired and burned and she's dead. Never mind. He's gonna hit like a truck. I know he's over leveled technically right here. But if you you could put him with the cavalry group and he's going to demolish. Like, you can make a 4 cavalry group, 2 knights up front, Dark Knight up front as well with them, and then Rose Knight or a Radiant Knight in the back for the healing. Obviously, you're gonna have a huge weakness, like anything that is going to be cavalry, but that should demolish a lot of things, like run right through it. Word, if you may now do units up to 5 if you so desire. Which we don't desire at the moment. I can barely think about 4 units. I don't know how I'm going to do that. So Rhonda
Forge a brighter dawn
is
for
we're working on.
Maybe
Shamians.
it's not all bad.
We need to get you guys
Forge
up.
a brighter dawn for Fevrith.
Where's she at? Where's Hilda? Am I blind? Hildy, where are you? Right there. All right, so I get the premise of it. It might actually just murder things by outright as opposed to anything else, but it's going to be situational. It's like, would that perform better or worse than? I think if we would get more initiative, right? Give her like a dove plume. She's gaining the extra fire curse, which is kind of like whatever. So maybe we only turn this to first, or do we want to apply it? No, we want it to be applied to people that have AP. Interesting. I'm liking where it's going. It's got a way once the Dark Knight gets leveled up pretty much as well. It's got a way to apply burn really fast. So let's do a couple more speed runs. How is my Travis set up currently? Pendant, Pursuit. Just hear me out. Okay, we can only have 1 egg. But he's got the bandit sword, the egg. And it's user's unit, so I can put more eggs on other people. Like if I just temporarily got rid of his gauntlets, for example. But we're gonna look to see where we can move Travis. Can I put Travis in place of her temporarily to still kill this but get more gold? That's essentially the goal here. Does she need 40 initiative? She does not. So let's try this. Dancer's gonna go to highest initiative. That's gonna give the physical attack to you. I'm gonna set that to flying. That way it only gives it to her. Where's the base? Not that one. That's the one we're after.
Let's stay calm out there. Whenever you need me.
You know, we're not gonna... So I want to save the points. We're not gonna burn anything. Let's... You guys make good guarding. I'm trying to use people that aren't, like, super overpowered yet.
My moment has finally come. Your orders, if you would. Heading there now.
If I don't have to use the wind, I can then steal from a bunch of them, which is kind of the goal.
Whenever you need me.
In the meantime, let's just, like, you know, defend them off.
You make it burnt.
Ooh. Cavalry's the biggest problem here. Ooh. What was that in the back? 76? Death. Ooh. 86. I think that's our best bet. Gonna take a beefy hit. Yeah, it's fine. We're on the base. I can withdraw him if I have to.
One more push.
Ooh.
Some nerve.
Does anyone actually die is the question.
With my aim.
No one actually died.
Praise, please. Did you see that, Mother?
Uh-oh, another one.
A chance to earn some praise.
Now he died.
Your orders, if you would.
So we can plunder. I can get 2 there. Can I get 3? Damn. It's just like just right out of it. Should I grab those 2 and then maybe get like the rest of the, yeah. Let's try to grab these 2. How much is that gonna steal us? 4 grand. That ain't too bad.
Not a problem.
Gonna have all of these assists coming at us. Travis is gonna die. Yeah, he did.
Looks like I win. Whenever you need me.
How are you against everybody else? Can you actually fight these off? You can fight these off pretty well. So let's Watchtower and have everyone come at us.
Captured it. Time to prove myself.
Money's not too much of an issue. I'm more curious about it.
Always train harder. Brace yourself.
I can't fail my sacred mission.
I can do it. I'm sure I can.
Oh no. Alright, what do we got? The 2 guys. If I deploy somebody, we'll be fine.
The fruits of diligence are sweet indeed.
Oh, we lost our. Okay, well, shit. We're probably gonna lose. That's fine. I'm not gonna waste it because it's a optional map. Game over. Yo, it's actually a game over, even on an optional. Okay, that's funny. Start the stage. So we just unlearned. We just okay. Bummer. So that didn't work as I was hoping. Yeah, no, I'm not really struggling for funds. It was more a curiosity. I'm like, can does it become like ever worthwhile to do this kind of thing? It doesn't seem like it. Oh, thankfully it undid everything that I changed around. That's kind of nice. No, it's really just a curiosity thing. It's like, can this work?
You've made the right call.
I stand ready.
Like, can I make 100 grand in one fight by just setting up for a stealing team?
You'll not be disappointed. I depart.
That's right, I gave her a dove plume. She doesn't need a dove plume. We don't need magic conferral on her. Not when it's you don't need to use up your points for that. Add magic attack onto an ally's attack. That'll be her first. I'm gonna delete that for the moment. I'm gonna give her the warrior medallion for get that crit and shit up.
I'll not go easy on
Easy fight.
An offering to the heavens. Witness the might of an angel. I take to the skies. Any who bar my path must perish.
Another step on the path of progress.
You'll not be disappointed. I depart.
Oh no!
You
They've got to our
dare challenge
base!
me. A paltry effort.
Blasphemous fool.
Murdered.
May the my arrows fly even farther now.
But yeah, I guess with the speed at which you can do a map is more valuable than trying to steal. Like, the stealing is there. If you got the spare Valor, yeah, sure, do it. But for, like, grinding purposes, no. Especially not with, like, the extra materials you're making with every fight. I could change out some units on this. Like, I could change out the archer and stop giving her so much EXP. Like, we can try giving it to Rolf. There he is. Oh, he's still 19. I mean, they're gonna stop getting EXP anyway.
Judgment shall strike.
I'm like worrying about too many like minor things that don't matter. I do want to put you guys in though. See how you're performing.
I stand ready.
So that's a team I've been considering. The Renault team, I've been really considering changing them up in some manner.
We shall witness the might of an angel. Your will shall be done. I'll not go easy on you. Greater
Rip.
strength to keep Sharon safe. You'll not be disappointed.
I'm gonna say, is there? There is not.
I take to the skies. I stand ready. I depart. Any who bar my path must perish.
Can I kill if I put you up front? Yes. Rather do that then.
I'll never hold myself back.
Easy. $65, need to keep going. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Shall strike them.
Another step on the long road
You'll
to
not be
absolution.
disappointed.
The
My
fruits of
eternal
this kindness
gratitude,
shall
I
come to
stand
bear.
ready. Your will shall
Fly! This one I could kill all these others if I wanted to, but it's like I'm not after the kills in this case. Like I want the EXP out of the treaties.
I depart.
How are you guys gonna do against this? Pretty poorly. Pretty fucking poorly. That's a little better.
We strive for power. March on. Lethargy take.
No stopping us.
Your strength fails.
Now!
Ooh.
Behold my charge!
Yeah, I think that pursuit is actually wasted on... Well, we're also seeing it on armored units, but even still, I don't think Travis is doing too hot with it anyway. So I think that pursuit is actually wasted on
Shall
Travis.
see it done. I've done all I can.
The day will be ours.
Witness the might of an angel. I'll not go easy on you.
You're not gonna die? Why? Why? Well, if you're not gonna die, I'll risk mitigate and get the heal.
Blasphemous fool.
Now we did.
I can't.
I can always.
I'll make her dream a reality.
Speed! Now, is this extra 2 treaties better or quicker than what we're making at the other one? Because if we can do 7 and half the speed we're doing this one, you know? What's the extra 2?
Judgment shall strike them. You'll not be disappointed. I take to the skies.
The Cornian militia fights on.
Witness the might of an angel. We
This'll
shall
be
succeed.
easy.
I swear it.
Maybe I can just beat this one by going head straight into it.
Any who bar my
Not
must
quite.
perish.
What about up you? Ah, there we go. We can.
An offering
This
to
variation, we
heavens.
can do that. Maybe I should try that with the other variation. Yeah, 11 seconds. That's the same time as the other one. Like we're seeing like 20-some seconds in the other variation of this. Doo-ba-doo-doo. Oh my god, I'm blind. Hilda.
My wyvern and I soar as one.
You know, maybe if we put Travis at getting his Shadow Blade or whatever he's supposed to get, maybe that does more damage at this point. Anybody else just right about to level? You are. We're gonna be working on bringing a lot of these guys up. We want him at 20.
In his royal name, I mustn't grow complacent. In his royal name,
It's dark. Where's my other shaman? She's down here. I'm gonna put her.
I'm actually getting better at this.
18's good.
Maybe it's not all bad.
We want her up because she's gonna be a part of that group.
Ever nearer. dawn for Fevrith.
What am I thinking? What is I thinking? Shaman go up.
I'm actually getting better at this.
We're running out of units to promote, guys. Rhonda, we know you're getting up there.
The end of this brutal war draws ever nearer.
We can upgrade one of our dragons. This was the bronze dragon. Bronze and red hair. This was my red dragon, I believe. I want to kind of see the bronze dragon, to be honest. Sick.
The end of this brutal war draws ever nearer.
Sick. We don't have enough anymore. Alright, so whole point here is they have a very, very strong frontal defense. And I'm going to level up her to 20. So we got only 5 more of these left. Oh boy. Hilda's got fire breath now though, but...
To forge a brighter dawn for Fevrith.
Doom Knight's been one of your favorites? Yeah. He's gonna get some work here in a minute. I think we just need to do one more of these. And we'll have that team pretty well built.
Judgment shall strike them. I stand ready. My eternal gratitude.
You've made the right call.
You'll not be disappointed.
Can we just go straight to him? He might not kill,
Your will shall
but I
be
want to try
done.
this. Because we always go for this tower here because it's like right in the way of it. Ah shit, this asshole's in the way.
I'll not go
Get out of the
easy
way,
on
buddy.
you. I'll never hold myself back. Blasphemous fool.
Can we... You know, it's close enough. Fiddling around with it too much, I can just get another go right away into it. Oh, hello.
Kneel before me. Is anyone surprised? I won't disappoint.
Any who bar my path must perish.
So you say Doom Knight. Are you meaning the axe guy that we're upgrading right now? Or somebody else? Is he a Doom Knight? Is that what his upgrade was? I forgot. I knew it was Dark Knight originally. Axe guy. Okay, yeah. Hildy's up there. Where's my other dragon? There you are. Oh, you're at 16. I don't think this is going to be enough.
Brutal war draws ever nearer. To forge a brighter dawn for Fevrith.
We're going to need to do one more then. Bummer. But yeah, no. So pretty much 3 of them are going to do fire. That's the whole plan here. We got the Flame Hex Staff that's going to apply fire. He's going to fire breath. They're going to fire breath. And this is kind of a support guarding kind of person to help guard things and heal towards the end because they're going to do medical. And they have a great shield that we need to put on here. Don't want to do life shield. What is Phantom? Oh, here's the Phantom Great Shield. We got no physical defense or guard rate. It gains 30 magical defense. Interesting. I could see the use in it. Uh, 1233. I like the 33. We can get rid of the Silken now because you're going to be guarding. You know, do we... If I give them the Leaf Brooch, they would heal a bit during their downtime or their attacks. Otherwise, we can give them Guard. You're not going for the crit rate, actually, so fuck this patch. So if you have a Leaf Brooch... Gauntlets, Great Shield. What kind of bow can we give you? We can give you the... We were going to do Rapid, or if I give you the General for the PP, you'd get more follow-ups and still have a medical at the end. The General's actually still really high on attack. So, because she still gets 2 attacks, she'll apply 2 attacks regardless. We're not too worried about poison in this fight, to be honest, with the amount of burn we're going to be applying. So I honestly am going to just disable that. And she's going to target, she's going to power bolt, targeting back row, to be honest. Anything that's back row, I feel like she should be targeting. Prioritizing back row. Still, of course, flying, but back row prioritizing if she can. And she'll still do 2 follow-ups to her already power bolted attacks. And then she'll still get a medical heal at the end, which should do on the row of us. She should not get hit is kind of the whole hope, I guess. And even then, if she did, with the shoes, she's getting an extra attack, so she's technically got 2 PP when she starts. She's going to Fire Curse. Or maybe I should... Fuck, is the 3 Fire Curse excessive? Because you're gonna get... You're gonna do fire, you're gonna do fire, you're gonna do fire. What does this do? Potency versus... I mean... 3 fires is probably going to burn everything down, but it is designed to attack the row. Thanks for showing all the grinding. It's nice to see how much work actually goes into prepping the unit. No problem. It's not terribly a lot, honestly. I am doing a lot of fucking around with a lot of unguided ideas. I just had an idea of, like, you know, the dark guy and he does fire and she can fire. I want to make a fire. Like, this is Team Pyro. She still has an accessory that we can do whatever we want with. What would we want to give her? Like, I'm kind of considering giving her a Leaf Brooch for healing a little bit. Or if I give her the Dove Plume. That's what we were considering, right? Wasn't it? So she's going to apply the fire, and then they're already at 28 initiative, so they're pretty speedy to begin with. So fire, 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 pick them off. If they cleansed, fire. So honestly, condition 1 here, we wanted to apply. Not own AP. We still actually want to apply if they have 1 or more AP. Still want to apply that. Because burn does nothing if they don't do an attack, you know. So short of this, she's going to be doing Quick Curse to stop people still from attacking and doing a lot of damage. Quick Curse is still pretty good. Which kind of makes me want to give her more PP and somehow. If we, the other thing I'm thinking though is if we find 3 burns too excessive, I'm gonna drop it to 2 burns and probably just turn this into a normal shaman right now and just kind of do the debuffing. Oh, you have another slot too. We'll deal with that in a second here. We got to do this fight so we can get him to 20.
Judgment shall strike them.
You've made the right call.
I stand ready. We shall
Good
succeed.
choice.
You'll not be disappointed.
Run it!
Thought.
Scout rushing. This was actually one of my most favorite, but also most hated things in Valkyria Chronicles.
An offering to the heavens.
For everything that game did right, scout rushing being the best way to grind money and everything in that game and get reputation and stuff to upgrade all your units. Absolutely hated the idea of it, but everything else about that game is so damn good. I can't recommend that game enough either. Alright, Hilda's already 20. Grizz, there you are.
The end of this brutal war draws ever nearer.
Burn, baby, burn. Ever tried the Valkyria Chronicles games? Only 1 and 3 exist. Only 1 and 3 exist. They, some reason, just never made a 2. It was the weirdest decision, but, you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. Ooh, you can get a straight level. Rhonda, get some.
Forge a brighter dawn for Fevris.
Alright. Calvary. This is also arranged, so there is a 4, isn't there? I didn't play a ton of 4. I didn't like it nearly as much. Like, I still say 1 is like their best game. I'm trying to remember much more of 4. I need to look at pictures of it real quick and see if I remember how much of 4. I need like a flashback to remind me. Actually, okay, 1 and 4 were the best ones. 3 was weird. 3 was still good, but weird, because 3 didn't come to us initially. 2 and 3, 2 is just 2 doesn't exist. Just fuck 2. 2 they decided to do a high school setting, but still make it an all-out war. So it's like, oh, this is funny high school, ha ha ha. Oh god, we got to go shoot people. And they're all like happy about it and everything. It's so fucking weird. It's a very distant tonal dissonance. The game is what I would call it. Very heavily tonal dissonance, I would say. 3 is actually your squad is basically PTSD ridden guys, but it also introduced the sword girl, who actually uses like tank busting sword, which is kind of cool, kind of a neat concept, but weird as fuck. And then 4 was more of a turn back to 1 in most cases. Still pretty of a weird game, but it was okay. But I would say if you ever want to play the series, 1 and 4 is the only ones you would ever need to focus on. 3 if you have a thing for PTSD-ridden women and whatnot, and a very angsty protag. But otherwise, 1 and 4. Typical shot, you know, actually, that's where I would say 1 actually deviates away from the typical protag stuff. Like the main character in 1, he's a freaking botanist kind of nerd guy, and his family, it was military, and he kind of went into military briefly, but when he returns home, he's thrown into like an issue with the militia and everything to help them out. But he went to like college to go be a goddamn nerd, and he's not like overly smart and whatnot, so it's like he's still like learning and everything, but he's a very logical driven kind of guy. And it's not like he just pulls out, you know, bullshit protag strength. So 1 actually like subverts a lot of the typical JRP shenanigans, and actually has like really good characters in it. 2 is where they go full stop with the JRPG shenanigans and make everybody a fucking high school drama queen and whatnot. But yeah, one is definitely worth a look, I would say. Axeman, or not. We're looking at you. We want to give you the Dragon Whisper. Shoot, how do we want to build this? I forgot we had that. I really want to see the Dragon Dive. Ooh. I want to see that first. We're gonna do that first. Because that's that charge attack. I want to see it. Can we go do a mock battle really quick? I want to see if I can get them to actually play it out. Who do we think can do it? Let's try it. Try this. How's this gonna roll?
Leave us alone.
I mustn't.
Charging Dragon Dive! They're getting all their hits in. Woo! She's not getting shit in. She's dead. Ooh. Oh no, we might not get the dragon. Oh my god, you're murdering them.
Leave us alone.
There it goes. Sheesh. If it didn't miss, that would have been kind of cool.
Healing you. A little ice for...
Okay, so the fairies stay. That's actually good to know. I thought the fairies got used up on hers, so she actually summons fairies repeatedly, and it would be good. So we saw the Dragoon Dive. I was a little underwhelmed. I can see its potential. I can definitely see its potential. The user cannot evade the ground versus potency versus ground-based targets. As we saw with it, the fault of it is still because it's all physical. It can be guarded, and it can still be. It takes 2 turns. So that's like the downside. If there was something to make somebody, there is an item to make someone's turn just go next, isn't there? Like, then you can actually make that useful. Wasn't it the cat hood that did that or something? I don't have it. Let's see. What can we do? We got corroded spears, shadow, blind enemies. Or do we want black iron? Or we just keep this? We'll keep that in, but we're going to disable Dragoon at the moment until we figure something better for that. Because otherwise, fire, 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 fire. and I can put you up front. And you need some accessories. What would maybe just? I mean, we did buy a bunch of vitality things. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Knights, warrior medallions. Leaf brooch would help with some healing. She has to live for that to trigger off, so this team still gets pretty wrecked by magic unless they beat them up first. So let's think, because we can do fire breath. This is ranged, we can do anywhere. This is ranged, we can do anywhere. We still want this to target if they have 1 or more AP. They have to have 1 or more AP, otherwise it's useless. Decreases attack a single. So Vengeful's probably gonna be better. He's not gonna have the AP to do anything unless he uses his guard. He's only got 2 PP, so let's not burn through this. Let's think here. If he just guards, that should trigger. So let's get rid of that. Vengeance will trigger if he has 50% or less after being attacked. So if he goes under 50%, this should trigger. Otherwise, I would want him to be doing the guard Imperatus, because that would be more damage. This is just a buff to get more. 50% of the damage on their 75. That's really kind of hard to do. So do you want this to only trigger when you're under 50? And this to only trigger when you're under 50? Otherwise, if he guards, he should be getting that, which would be more damage. Something of that nature, I feel like. Let's just throw him against this, see how this works real quick. Gain your AP. Quick curse, drop it down. Easy guard. They're toasty.
Go on.
You'll see no harm.
To ash.
Fire level 2s. Mr. Javelin.
I am your shield. I shall protect you.
More fire. Level 3 fires. They are technically all dead at this point. Quick reload. Get another fire. Nice. So fire is ticks of 20 is what we saw there.
Let my magic restore you.
We've won.
Poison is a percentage. This is ticks of 20. This could... I want to fix something up. Like, I want to move her around so we can actually, like, see the units. Let's give it the big test. big test.
Leave us alone.
You'll be okay. Just a little magic.
A fine hit.
Still burning.
If I may.
It's going through all of her things though.
I can do it.
Leave us alone.
Fine hit.
Not very big because it's on the hem. Woo. Nice. Burn 2. Yeah, it's ticks of 20. That's how extra burns do. So far, they're 1-1. Got the miss. Speed it up a little. Ground counter, good stab. Good shot. Follow up.
I'll heal you.
Fire curse. Got the burn. They technically won? Interesting. Very interesting of a fight. So one thing I am seeing is I don't think we need 3 fire burns. At some point, I feel like offensive curse needs to be the prioritization to get out there, especially in prolonged fights. So I feel like that should be the second action. How do we want to prioritize that? Because it's only going to matter again if they have 1 or more AP, right? How else would we want to do this? I think they should prioritize the more targets. You know? Formation, 2 a row combatants. Is that prioritized or is it only? Targets only combatants in rows of 2 or more. Rows with most combatants. That sounds better. We should do same with Dark Flame, I feel like. Target most combatants. Actually, Dark Flame doesn't matter, because that's always going to be up front to the closest to be. I feel like guard counter is kind of weak. It needs to be on HP. If the target is under 50%, I would say you can guard counter. Otherwise, deflecting is way more important, I think. Damage increases with the less the HP has. Now, the other thing I'm thinking is there a point to using Vengeful Axe if we're doing a dot team? It would be better to put Venom on somebody anyway, right? Like, he's not going to have the AP for it unless he gets hit by a guard. So in my opinion, my wholehearted opinion here, Venom X is going to be more better. But if he wants, I do want him to use Vengeful. If he's going to heal. Which would be Sanguine attacks. So then actually, I only want him to do if his own HP is 50, because then that'll trigger with Sanguine typically. Otherwise, yeah, that should be, yeah. That seems like it should work. Dark Flame if the targets have one or more. Otherwise, it should go down to Vengeful, because he's only going to have, you know, one. There is a gap in here, I see, that would cause him to not attack at some point. There could be an instance where he is not under 50%. So actually, let's delete this and just add in a Vengeful Axe at the very bottom. So that if everything else fails, he will still at least do an attack. So if, and instead of, you know, waste the AP. And going back to her, I feel like the Acrobat boots are not doing a good justice for this setup. It would be great if we go change to Dustbound. So the other idea we can do here is get rid of her being a fire person. And we have 2 fire applicators. And she becomes the Dustbound. All inflicts blindness on all enemies. The Acrobat boots would get that to her. Everybody would be blind their first turn. And then it's up to the team after then to actually start doing damage, you know? I want to see how that pans out. She's not going to have any more else to change here. That's fine. Dove Bloom. Yeah. She'll get the AP from this. Start a battle. And what better to test it on than Cavalry, right? Especially the team that's supposed to be like super fast. That's the problem. A refresh would kill this.
I must endure.
Be safe.
We can do this.
Leave us alone.
We ride. I am with you. I must endure. Steady on.
Yeah, she's dead. Oh, Phantom missed. Ooh, nice shot. Quick reload. Ooh, is that gonna kill? It does. It's okay if the shaman dies right there because she's already done her purpose, right? Guard 39 on a ground counter. Sheesh. They keep incapacitating him, like he hasn't had his turns. It is a win. He had PP to be doing his attacks, but he didn't. So I'm going to say change Sanguine here. to under 75. Because he should, at that point, he should have been healing. But he wasn't, he was like just skirting above 50. It kind of is gonna fuck with the whole vengeance thing, but it's better to not die than it is to try gambling on a PP. IMO. So the Sandstorm does not work against a cleric team that can cleanse it. Noted. Let's try something else. They have a cleric. They technically don't have a cleric. Let's give this one a try. Sandstorm! Play the Darude. She can clear one person. She's gonna clear front row, okay.
To ash with you.
Ooh, the dodging is gonna be a problem then, right?
No pain! Only one thing to...
She's gonna miss. Gonna miss. And now they attack. Ooh.
Light! Now my fury!
Ooh. Gonna lose to that kind of stuff. So a dodge tank is their bane. And it's not like their accuracy is low either. So dodge tanking is going to be a problem. So what is she? She's got 99 evasion for shit's sake. So the hit rate for that was really low to begin with. Let's see, what else can we try? Do we want to try it against Rolf's unit again? Or, yeah, waifu unit? Let's give waifu unit another run.
In my sights.
Set ablaze!
Ooh, ooh.
A regrettable end.
Bastards Cross doing work. Waifu team's gonna wipe them. I'm not impressed with the Sandstorm bit yet. I'm not seeing the good use in it. I like the idea of the burn team. I really do. It's just not doing as well as I'd like. So we don't need 3 burns. I mean, you could argue that you want to keep applying the burn, but at the same time, I do want an offensive curse getting ticked in there at second action. So let's set you as first action. First action, and do we want to do... Do we want to do... What would we want to set as the third action? Because she's going to have 3 PP. Otherwise, I can give her just more dodge to hopefully help. It's only 65 dodge, so it's not really going to do shit all. I can give her more vitality to try to take a hit. She can wear the toughness spell, which might be interesting. Giving him a quick barrier, magic barrier. Alright, hear me out. If they are already burning, I want them to do that. Otherwise, I want her to continue as normal with offensive cursing. Dropping anybody that she can, especially with this many turns. If they are burning, she can, and if they have more than 1 AP, she can apply more burn. Otherwise, offensive curse will keep everything going down. And she'll pretty much just burn things for quick cursing. So if we were to get rid of the shoes, we would want something that can use the PP. Which, if we had another magic user in here, which would be granting magic attack. Dark Flame does 50% potency. We're cooking here. Give me a second. Where's the damn thing that I was thinking about? Grants an ally 50 plus magic attack. Grants the user negative 50. Which that's fine, because that's what a shaman is. Shaman's attack doesn't matter, so giving someone plus 50 magic attack. Grants an ally plus 50 magic attack. Did we determine this was based on her magic attack, or it's just a buff that's buffing their magic by 50? So in this case, 26, and the only thing that's getting buffed would be a Dark Flame. It would give it a bonus. It would do more. But I think giving her something else like, oh my god, something that's actually buffing it, like not gamblers, but if we gave her a dancing bracelet to burn through her PP then instead. I'm gonna do that. What can we? I do want quick curse to take priority, of course. Maybe we can set it to something that's going to be buffed. Target only buffed enemies, maybe? Not user. Target only combatants with buffs. If they are buffed, I would want to disable them more, right? That's at least my logic. It's like, if it's just a normal hit, if we were gonna die to a normal hit, likely doing anything else to them is not gonna do shit. But preventing a buffed unit from hitting you with a crit is the more ideal situation here, I think. That way we can always do powerful calls to help boost our damage while dropping theirs. And the next fun thing is that she's going to get defensive curse at 20, which we can actually make that the more priority. All right, I'm going to say let's give this another run. Let's try it against Virginia's unit since they're all up front melee. Offensive curse, start.
Onward! Let's get him!
Fine hit.
That would have killed most things.
Leave us alone.
Cut you in two.
Now we know this team is actually good. But this team is like super countering them. Like right now. Except for that hit. She didn't do a fire one, that she just dropped them in the back.
So it ends.
Rip. That was actually a good choice then, actually, in that case.
Let my magic restore you.
Victory is upon us.
I'm curious why it did not do the burn. Oh, they did not have... No, if they had one or more AP. Oh, wait. I have that set up wrong. Own AP is one or more. That's incorrect. Whoops. So we want her to apply burning fire curse to anybody that's burning with one or more. That can be first. She is going to be going first in this team, so that's going to skip them anyway. That's fine. That's fine. So if something's burning, we want her to apply more burn. Otherwise, she wants to be doing her normal. If they don't have any more attacks, the passive curse will just eliminate whatever PP that they have left to prevent any extra stuff at the end, you know? Follow-up attacks or whatever. That worked pretty well. It wasn't like a straight-out victory, but it was a win. The prioritizing back row is kind of interesting. It's kind of just hitting anybody that's back there, of course, which is good. But I feel like that it missed out on killing the Griffin in the front because of that. Or was the Griffin dead already? I don't remember. I do want to apply Toxic Bolt. If anyone's got one or more AP, put Toxic on them, I better. That's a better idea in my opinion. And I'm also feeling like I need to boost his accuracy. Like, we need to make that a true strike. But the only way to make that a true strike is to get a Chloe unit kind of thing, right? Or that's just crits. The mage has the true strike. Yeah, focus is the true strike. Focus sight. So if we switched out Shaman for mage, we could make these fire attacks all true strikes. Problem we would see is taking hits. So the other option then is taking down the archer for the mage. I'm gonna not change too many trinkets around at the moment, just to like save time. True strike. No, we don't want that necessarily. Just front row, focus strike. Just disable that for the moment. You're not gonna do that ever then. You want to make sure they hit. Drop them down.
It is ours. Let's get him.
Leave us alone.
Now.
Focus, guaranteed hit, fire. Ow. Ow. Focus, fire.
Be shielded.
Lead us on.
They still have AP, so fire. Fire, fire.
I shall heal.
She'll be forced to heal. Ow. Magic missiles. That was a more resounding victory. Yeah, that comp, this Virginia's unit gets murdered by a shaman. But otherwise, like, if we show like them versus, oh, maybe Rolf's unit will do alright against. Let's see. Let's see how this fights. They do pretty good
Now, come on.
because they're designed to go first.
Let's get him. Huh? Yeah.
The fire. Ooh, that was actually a really good hit. Bastard's Cross. Ooh. Resounding defeat on that one too. Okay. This was a good team that we've seen this team do work. My other teams are just beating the shit out of it. You're normally in the back. See how you two fight.
Ready yourselves.
Ooh!
Now. Bad idea. Be restored.
Again, the shamans. Shamans are so damn good. They just make you not hurt.
We strive for progress. Ever weaker.
Huh?
Count me in. Thanks.
Speaking of Valkyria games again, is Valkyria Revolution any good? Is that the action game that they think they tried to make? I think like the big guy has like the main character has like a giant sword. Valkyria Revolution. I'm pretty sure I played it. Yes, I did play that. I'd say it's mid. Valkyria Revolution I remember as being mid. I bought it, I remember, because I loved the Valkyria games at the time. Don't hate me for this. I think most Tales games are mid. They try to do action combat, but they fail horribly. That's my hot take for the night. I think most Tales games are pretty damn mid. Vesperia, of course, is not mid. Vesperia is like way up there. I'd say where they were going with Berseria was pretty good. What was the guy with what was the not the newest ones, the ones before PS4 went going, the one with the big titty mage girl and the healer punchy boy, I forgot that one. That series was good. Which two did you play? I thought the new one was going to be really good. Because what Tales of games tend to do, Vesperia and Arise. Vesperia is great, yes. I felt like Arise became too spammy again. And that's kind of the problem that they come into, is that they introduce the game as, you know, kind of like methodical and thought out for a bit. and then it just becomes a spam all your abilities as fast as you can kind of stuff again. And it's like, that's not as fun. I did play Destiny and Destiny 2. I actually really liked. One of my exes really liked... which one was it? There was like a desert town that I mocked the song of because it was annoying. I don't remember the one she liked. Played Vesperia at a very dark time and it helped a lot. I can imagine. I can imagine. Alright, so this team is actually... We're moving this team up. Because I think this is pretty well set up. Maybe not the mage part. Like, I do think the bolt's doing pretty good. But I feel like the shaman and the mage are like interchangeable. Like, let's do that real quick. And see, without the shaman this time.
The win is ours. Let's get him.
So the problem here is that we just die without the shaman because this team's upfront attack is amazing.
It's all on you.
But how do you guys come out on top with it? Lost one?
It's trouble. Be restored. Be shielded.
That's a loss. So with the shaman, they actually completely wrecked that kind of an upfront damage team. So what are we thinking then? Should this like stay? I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty well done. I accidentally got the true form final boss and it fucking sucked. Fair. But no, I was unfortunately pretty disappointed with Arise. Like, I got... Where did I get it to? I got the pretty boy in his town. I got him, and then as we were leaving is where I kind of called it. I don't remember his name. It was the... I think he used the staff or something. And he had, like, earth elemental magic, I think, mostly. And once I got to him, something about the game just made me like, nah, I'm good. I don't remember. I think it was starting to really hit me with the tonal dissonance again of their talking points. Like, they put so many talking points in there. It gets super fucked up. Oh, so I stopped at the gold mine then. I get it. It might be something we go back to eventually. I don't know. Like, that was such a hard game to stay interested in. The Tales games either really nail their conversation pieces or they fall pretty flat. And I was feeling like Arise was falling really flat with all the conversations that they had to have outside of battles and everything. I just didn't like them. They... like there was just like one point, like you're like in the middle of like giant fights and you're about to go like fuck up a lot of shit and things are really going down, crap's happening, and then you just take this one little conversation. It's like, oh, everything's so happy cheery, everything's going great. I was like, what the hell are you guys talking about? You just got stabbed. I don't know. The skits were either oddly placed, timing-wise, or... Like, in Vesperia, I thought they were great. I don't think, like, Vesperia had, like, any out-of-place ones that I can, like, really remember. But Arise just felt like they had, like, so many out-of-place. Like, they expected you to miss them and go back after the thing. After the events went on or something. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Yo, why is her stuff all down? She only got a bronze bangle? Did we never upgrade her? She's gonna burn through the PP though. We know that for sure. Should we give her that actually? We should give her that for healing. Because she doesn't attack. Because it's minus 50 attack. Or no. Acrobat Shoes drops everything. That's right. So it's okay on a healer. At the start of battle too. So oh no, it's gonna conflict. Anyway, because Tailwind has to go first. Point later on where you learn more about the MC and something he said had me rolling. So we want to boost this cleric then, since she's got some spots that we just aren't using. Let's see what we got. Blindness and burn. Well, blindness immunity doesn't really matter for her. Burn immunity is pretty alright. Self-healing is always kind of neat. She's got alright evasion. We can make it a little better. A vitality. Give her the more HP. Make her a little more tanky. Then if she's more likely to take a hit than not, so like Silver Bangle instead. Give her the much bigger defenses if we can. Or Gambler, no. What was I just thinking? The Salamander Ring would be another 5. She's got a Vitality on. That would give her 5 in Burn Immunity. Burn Immunity is actually pretty good if there's an issue with it. Stun Immunity would also be nice. Pretty much her problem is when cavalry just runs through. She's not going to dodge them, so the best thing to do is we beat them to the punch, right? The most we can do then is like have more heals. I feel like though with this team they do a lot of guarding and everything, so part of me is like, you know, her doing less heals but more of them, or less healing damage. Heal damage, you know what I'm saying. I mean, it's gonna take a PP to use, and she's gonna do Tailwind, so she's gonna be down the 1. Actually, so yeah, that's not a good choice. I want her to hoard her PP so she uses them when needed. So yeah, I think that Salamander Ring for more HP is going to be what I'm go with, and the burn immunity. Lifesaver front one, Tailwind. Minor heal only when they go under 75. Protection. Front row. The entire ally. I feel like protection would only be useful because it's the whole row if there is a flyer present. Because otherwise, like, he is reduce damage taken by an ally by 50% for 1 attack. Like, he would be using his Holy Barrier in pursuits. You guys can guard and everything else as well. So if it's... if an enemy is present that is a... flying, I would rather use protection. Otherwise, you know, saving it for, like, refreshes... heals and everything, I feel that that's much more important. You got your... Oh, we never gave him his final. Yeah, we did not. He's currently set up for magic attacking. So we had him set up to do full column and whatnot. He's just there to do more damage and whatnot. He's set up for magic attacking with the Phantom Spear. Do we want to change that up? We can change it to a... This might actually be good. Blinding. Like, I want you to Assault Lance if a target is under 50, of course. And Corroded Spear is a physical, so we're back to physical, that's fine. So we have Wild Rush inflicting blind, and we have this inflicting stun. So there should be a priority here. Stun, they will just not get their turn, but they will still keep their AP. Blind technically wastes their AP because they will miss. But a stun will prevent a shaman or something from, like, you know, doing their debuff. So I feel like we should Wild Rush casters, but blind archers. Like, prioritize archers. So we're going to change Assaulting Lance back to lowest HP. Want Shadow Thrust to target... Prioritizing Archer, where are you at? Not present, I'm just blind, god damn. Prioritizing Archer, and I want Wild Rush to prioritize... casters. Not prioritize, that I absolutely want them to hit casters. Target casters with all your might. Anytime you see one, do a Wild Rush, keep them stunned. Prioritizing archers with Shadow. So if there's no caster, we're going to go to Shadow. Cavalier Call, guarding, all that's going to go. You'll only do Wild Rush if there is a full column. Otherwise, you'll be assaulting. I feel like that crit is wasted. And we should give him more guard rate. You're using Black Iron. You're using Bless. What does that do? You gain HP when you attack. I also think you should have gauntlets. Watchman's Lantern is a debate. I keep forgetting we have these nimble fingers. Can this tell me? Oh, okay. So if you just hit triangle on items, it actually tells you who can use them without having to go around. That's nice. Very nice. I like that. I can give him a self-heal. Wouldn't be a not better idea. Or do I make him tankier? I feel like making him tankier is a better option. Just take less damage on the less damage that you're taking. Or you have more... He's actually taking pretty good less damage, so I think more HP. We'll give him a Vitality. Because he's there to do some damage, but also heal emergency-wise. Prioritize debuffed. I think we should be prioritizing afflictions, but we don't want only afflicted. gonna get rid of that. Cavalry team should be pretty set. Pretty well set. You guys are good. You guys are good. This team was pretty fun. Making sure everybody's got trinkets and shit, because we upgraded a bunch of people. And it's I actually need to call it. It's actually 9:30. Holy shit, time flies when you're having fun. Yep, everyone's got things. This team is kind of a makeshift that has nothing. Leah's unit. Because we did upgrade Hodrick, but we haven't done anything with him. So this team as well is kind of a nothing team. We need to fix this up to be something. So I really like the idea of this healing hunter crap that we got going on. Because he's got a rapid shot. And we gave her the... So if this has healing hunter, that means we're going to specifically target anybody that gets healed. And you have Keen Call that we had specifically set up for other reasons. Oh boy. Attack a column with Purist. Plus 50 potency if the user is buffed. Cavalry cannot buy. Ooh, God. These little units get like so many interesting tricks. Then we got Meteor Slash coming up. So she's a dodge tank and can parry. You will just straight up guard almost every goddamn thing in the world while attacking healers. Toxic Bolt, 1 armor AP, Power Bolt on prioritizing font. Quick reload if they are under 50 and you have 2 or more PP, so you'll do that down to 1, so you'll always have a heal at the end. You will always have a heal as well, because you have a shit ton of PP. Jesus. So Keen Call guarantees crits. And we're doing crits on like all of these people. So then what kind of unit would I want? You're gonna get a crit, you're gonna get a crit. Who else is gonna get a crit, right? What kind of person? Because they got some self-healing going on here, right? So like she'll heal. I know you'll heal. You should not take damage typically from all the, unless you know it's like something that's really going bad because of the dodge tanking and everything. So part of me is thinking get Legolas in here. That or my mage, because she's not exactly being used in this group. The wizard either is also needing to be rebuilt. You're down there. I really want to do Aubin, maybe. Ooh. Aubin wouldn't be a bad idea here. He'd be going second. You're for guarding yourself. You have quick cover to guard, prioritizing flying caster, which we would need to change this to something else. Reducing the targets that they can hit as a whole. you only got 2 PP. So the interesting part about this is that he will get hit, or someone will get hit, so he will do a frenzy strike, so he does have a follow-up. So he would actually pair well with the sellsword in this case, because he counterattacks after an ally is attacked. And sellswords pretty much do the same damn thing. So I would like to actually pair him with another sellsword. But our two are not, our only other sellswords are like Bernice, and she's not upgraded yet either. I don't know what the upgrade of that gets. I think, does she get Bastard Cross too, since she's just a female version of that? Maybe? Probably. The other thing I'd do is put a heavy tank here. I can get Hodrick in there. What does he get at? He just guards a lot more. I feel like this lacks damage. Until Meteor Slash, maybe. But even then, we need something that would feed her to extra PP or extra AP. It's like I'm gonna go back to the arena and just like start grinding to get all those extra AP weapons. He's just gonna guard like crazy. Our goal for her is gonna be like the heavy bolt, because she's gonna be up front. So then I feel like you're wasted here for the guaranteed crits, because she's gonna crit anyway. So yeah, you're wasted here. If we were to make this work, these for up front, then we would need a caster of some sort in the back here. Because she's still going to heal. You're going to parry. You don't have a self-heal necessarily. We do have the Crimson Sarisia. We could change that out. That would make him that's what his healing comes from though, primarily. So I feel like we need to take his off and give that red to somebody else, maybe. What would make this team good? Not necessarily True Strike. She's gonna True Strike all the hell. I can set all True Strikes from Mage. Get some magic damage in here. I can set all True Strikes to be targeted to an Archer. So that every focus site will be given to an Archer here. So that turns all her heavy hits into True Strikes. That's an idea. Thinking too much. What do you do? You do guaranteed crits. You do True Strike. You do Magic Pursuit after an ally uses a magic attack. None of them are going to do magic necessarily. These don't count as attacks, I'm assuming. Like, would a mage follow up attack her with the shaman? Alright, well, I'm gonna call it anyway, because I'm thinking too much on this. We got a lot of units set up, leveled up. Everything's pretty much peachy for the next time we stream. And we'll probably... I'm not sure if it's going to be tomorrow. It's probably going to be tomorrow, just because I want to do more Overlord. But we're probably only going to do like a mission or two. I might start later than normal. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. In the meantime, let's see. Boomst is doing what? The only person that I see streaming that I know is my good buddy Nova. And he's been going since before I started. He's playing Personi's, another RPG guy. Let's go raid Nova. See how he's doing. Boom. Starting up. Alright, I'll be hanging over there with you guys for a bit. What else are we doing? I don't really have like any other notices right now. Friday we will not be streaming. Saturday is kind of up in the air at the moment. We'll see. That's pretty much all I can tell you. Like, I guarantee I will be streaming on... Well, maybe not guarantee. Don't quote me on guarantees. Our next stream will be Thursday. For sure. Probably. Most likely. Otherwise, if we do tomorrow, Wednesday, it will be probably a much shorter stream than normal. Probably only do like a mission or two. Because there's a lot of shit I got to get done still leading into the weekend, so that will be the day that we do that. So if I do, we'll probably have a late start, like 7 or something, if we do. But, yep, that'll be about it. That's about all I got at the moment. So, I will see you all Thursday at least, maybe tomorrow. Otherwise, check out the Discord, hang out in the socials, all the crap that we do. You will do all that crap shit. Alright, have a good night, people. Take it easy. See ya.